Hello, and welcome to our channel. My name is Carl.
And I am James, and this is Skills of the Day.
This is a quick introduction video to our channel. Our channel will include makeup tutorials, inside tips from the makeup, fashion, and beauty world, product reviews, and just an all-around fun channel.
We both have ADD and aren't medicated, which you will come to see in this channel. We have a little bit of everything. As an intro to our video, we are going to show you how to get a quick and easy fresh no makeup look, which I will be doing on Carl, and then he will be showing you how to transition that look into a night out look, and anyone can do it.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and most of all, enjoy.
Don't ever do that again. Let's get started.
So we're working with a new camera and we don't really have a light setup yet, so we're kind of tweaking and using what we have to do this tutorial. So
Carl, where the hell is my beauty blender?
This is what I live with.
Okay, so before we started this, Carl already prepped his skin, so he's fresh-faced. We're also going to be, or at least I am, going to be doing my own, and Carl's going to be doing his own skincare routine because our skin is very different and we both do different things. So we will be doing that. I'm going to be starting off with Clinique. It's the Pore Refining Solutions Instant Perfector and the color Invisible Light. This stuff is godsend because it literally makes it look like you are poreless. And I'm just applying this with my finger on the nose.
I really hope you washed your hands.
I did. Cheeks. This just gives a smooth look. And you literally look poreless after you're done using it. And I apply that kind of in the T-zone only. And I find that it's great for like fine lines as well. So. And this look can be done on men and women. It's that no makeup look. So guys who want to wear makeup when they have a picture being taken or a first date or want to look really nice, you can do that. So I'm going to start off with foundation. I'm going to be using MAC's Face and Body Foundation. I love this. It's buildable coverage, but it also just evens everything out and it gives you a very nice natural finish. I'm just applying it kind of in random spots on the face. And then I'm going in with the best blending product ever, the Beauty Blender. I've used dupes, they're okay. But I love this. I don't even use brushes anymore, depending on the foundation, but this blends out everything flawlessly. I do soak it in water, and then I squeeze it out, and then I wrap it in a towel and squeeze it out again. Now guys, I don't put concealer under the eyes because that really makes it look like you're wearing makeup. So I just take the excess foundation on the Beauty Blender and I will, go ahead and look up, pop that under the eyes to kind of even it out, but you don't want a super bright under eye. I mean, if you want it, you can have it, but it's gonna look more natural if you don't. Now, if you're more oily, go ahead and close. You can set this with the powder. I'm gonna set his T-zone area where the average person gets oily. If you're dry, you don't really need to set it unless you plan on wearing it all day. But that looks pretty good. After you do that, if you want a little bit more coverage, you can definitely go in with another layer of foundation. I'm going to be using MAC's Invisible Loose Setting Powder. This is from the Rocky Horror Picture Show collection. Any setting powder will work. I'm just taking this on a fluffy brush. It's a MAC 129, I believe. And I'm just going to press it on the areas. I like to press it so that way it actually sets into the skin, like with like a press and roll motion, and then blend it away. All right, guys, that's it for skin. I'm taking a brow gel. This is a MAC brow set. And I'm just going to lightly pop it through the brows. Just to make them look clean and neat. And ending it off with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and they did recently change the packaging to this. So this is the older packaging, but in Soft and Gentle. This is optional. This is going to give you that dewy skin look. Using the same powder brush and applying it to the back of the cheeks. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, see that right there? It's giving him that dewy skin. You can also do it center of the forehead and a little bit down the nose. Ladies, you can also use this on your eyes if you want. I know a lot of people that use it on their eyes. It's just going to give you that dewy skin. Now, guys, you can stop here. Ladies, you can do a soft brown shadow in the crease with some mascara, and that can be just a simple no makeup day look. But that's it. I'll go ahead and get a little closer so you can see. God, the lighting sucks. Another option too, which I'm not going to do because Carl's going to show you that, is you can apply bronzer in the temple areas, down the nose, and on the back of the cheeks to give you more of a sun-kissed look. You can also use matte. I would go for like a grayish brown or like a neutral ashy brown if you wanted to do contouring with it, because it's going to look the most natural. But as for that no makeup look, every day, getting your picture taken look, this is what I would do. All right, now Carl's gonna do the night look.
All right, guys, so if you are gonna do a nighttime look, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna kind of wanna dress it up a little bit, make it a little bit more dramatic. In terms of foundation, if you want something more full coverage, you can always go with something that I recommend. It's Estee Lauder Double Wear. Or if you're going to be taking a lot of pictures that night, you can always do Double Wear Light. It does not have a flashback. It's very flash friendly. So what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to go through with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, and this is in 02 Light Medium. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it on the back of my hand here. I do about 2 pumps and rolls. I like to do about 2 rolls on the back of my hand. And what I'm going to do is I just put it right on my ring finger here, and I'm just gonna go and kind of do a little triangle formation here right under my eye, and then I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender here, kind of blend it out, soften it up, make sure there's no jagged lines, and kind of bring it right up and out and blend it with the rest, and go through and do that on the other side. If it's not identical, it really doesn't matter. Just make sure it gets in the ballpark. Bring it a little bit down here. Make it more symmetrical. This lighting is absolutely horrendous. But that's pretty much the gist of it right there. You bring a little bit of concealer, do it right in the center of your forehead for a nice little highlight. Bring it there, and and then bring a little bit down your nose and buff those out as well. Now girls, if you are going to start with your eye look and do more of a smoky eye, I would definitely recommend doing that first before moving on to your foundation, just because the fallout from the shadow can get on your foundation, then you're gonna have a hard time kind of blending that out and making it look nice, I guess. Alright, so there is that. Now you can also go through and set it once it's done, just so that way you don't crease underneath your eye. What I'm going to move on to is going to be my contour and bronzer. And the bronzer that I'm going to use is going to be MAC and Aphrodite Shell from the Allurian Aquatic line. This was a special product. I don't believe you can get it at MAC anymore unless they relaunched the line. And I'm going to be using a MAC 190 brush to apply my bronzer. What I do is I just go right in on the top of the cheekbone here, kind of go up into the temple, and what you're doing with the bronzer is you're just kind of warming up your face. I like to do a nice circular motion here, and then it kind of adds a nice depth and dimension to the side of your face along with your cheekbones.
Now be conscious, guys, if you're going to be doing contouring, I would recommend using a matte bronzer and something that's a little bit more of a neutral tone, something that doesn't have a lot of warmth to it, because it does give a lot more of a natural look.
Natural look. It's going to bring that shadow to where your cheekbone, your jawline, your temples, and where your forehead is actually setting, instead of completely creating a false shape. So, and then what I'm going to do after I go in with my bronzers, I'm going to go in with my contour powder, which is from the MAC Maleficent line, and this is in Sculpt. And this is a really nice kind of gray ash brown.
And this is the perfect type of color we were talking about going
and
into
it's,
it to them. Like for contouring, that is a perfect color to contour.
I'll show you with the light there. So I'm going to kind of swirl my brush in, make sure you dab off the excess. I like to pinch my brush like that. I'm using the MAC 190 as well for this, and then I'm just going to go in and kind of chisel out. I've already got a nice natural contour line with my beard, so what you can do is you can either go right above it, right on top of it, or, you know, if you have no beard, no facial hair, just kind of go through and create where you want your contour shape to be. I am just going to go right in line with my beard. You can kind of see there is where I put it. Going with the other side here. I like to go back and forth, drop my brush. And then I just like to circular motion, blend it out, make sure there's no harsh line. And then you can go up into temples a little bit, kind of go up into your hairline. I've got a blonde piece on top of my head. It's going to look a little crazy if I get a little bit of powder in there, but we'll make do with what we have. And that is contour and bronzer. And then next I'm moving on to my eyebrows. I'm going to fill them in, kind of deepen them up a little bit, rather than just having an eyebrow gel, because right now with this lighting they kind of disappear. So I'm going to be using MAC eyebrow pencil, and this one is in Fling. It's just a nice, almost taupey brown.
Eyebrows, you can kind of create any shape that you want to do. A pencil is perfect for someone who has fuller eyebrows. I would recommend if you have little to no eyebrows, I would use a powder and a pencil and focus the pencil on the tail of the eyebrow, and use a powder toward the front of the brow so it creates nice dimension and a softer look. We'll be doing like brow tutorials and everything like that soon, but this is just more focusing on skin. It's basically deepening up all of your features that you want to bring out. All
right, so that is just one brow kind kind of comparison of the two. Got one, and you've got the other. Daytime, nighttime. Go through and deepen up the other one. And what I like to do is I like to follow the natural shape of my brow, and I kind of draw a little bit of an arch to it. Nothing too dramatic. Kind of bring them down here, follow the tail shape. I always feel like the left side always looks better than my right side. I don't know why it does that. And make sure when you're drawing or you're filling in your eyebrows, you're not arching or doing anything weird or pulling up, because it's going to give you a false shape once you relax your eye. And there it is.
Alright guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. It was an introduction video to our channel, as well as a makeup look going from a day look to a night look, focusing on skin. We will list the products below. It was a little MAC heavy in this tutorial, but we are going to, once we get a setup going, we're going to be doing collab tutorials like this and individual ones on this channel, as well as I'm going to actually be doing a favorites video, showing you some of my favorite products for skincare as well as makeup. I don't know if you're going to be doing the same thing, but also we're also going to be working on getting social media accounts set up for the channel: Instagram, Twitter, and a Facebook. So as of right now, please subscribe for future updates. We will post our personal Instagrams below and Facebook pages as well. Any questions, or if you want to see any type of look, feel free to comment. We both do drag, so I mean the options are endless when it comes to makeup, special effects, makeup, stuff like that. So yeah, any questions, don't be afraid to ask, and until next time,
we'll see you later.
Don't do that ever.
See you guys.